I don't know where to start with this review, honestly, but what is up, ladies and gents? Nate here, bringing you my review for Sausage Party. So I think it was a good movie, because I'm not completely sure on where I stand with the movie due to the fact the last 20 minutes, it goes from 0 to 100 real quick. Like, it just hits you like a bullet train, and, I was just watching it, but I was like, I think I was confused, because, I was just, wondering how they can make the situation they're in worse, so to say, and they somehow make it worse. I say worse because I don't really know the best of terms to describe it in. I think I'm kind of scarred on what I saw. I just can't look at food the same. Seth Rogen, why you gotta do this to me? But yeah, on the topic of Seth Rogen, let's just get into the voice actors. The voice cast for this movie is actually pretty great. There's a bunch of well-known actors and actresses inside the film, and I felt like they did an amazing job. It wasn't until the credits till I realized who was who, because I didn't really focus too much on this movie. I saw the first trailer, I talked about it in one of my classes, but that was pretty much the extent of it. And then next thing I know, it's August 12th. I'm like, oh wait, the movie's out. Overall, I think everyone just did a fantastic job with their voice acting, because there's some stuff where I feel like it shouldn't be said publicly, and they just killed it. But moving on to the animation, I felt like the animation was really good as well. It's just it's not exactly Disney Pixar quality, but it's it's up there. There was one thing I noticed, which I think it is a stylistic choice. I'm not too sure, and maybe it just got forgotten about, but when it came to the human's point of view, everything would be kind of washed out, more all the colors would be toned down. But then when it's the food's point of view again, it everything gets brought up to color again. I do think it is a stylistic choice due to the fact that there is this one scene, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but everything is washed out, like I mentioned earlier, because it's from a human point of view, but then everything gains color because of certain events. But going to the story, I feel like the story itself, it's not super complex. It's kind of straightforward. Our main character Frank, which is the character on the poster, he finds out about certain things, and then he just kind of tries to discover everything, and shenanigans ensues, basically. Granted, there is this one subplot, but the subplot just involves itself back into the main story, towards the last 20 minutes, like I mentioned earlier. And yeah, like I said, the story is super straightforward. You can't there's no hidden detail, there's no hidden meaning about anything, everything's just straightforward. But there is one thing I do want to point out, and that there is social commentary in this movie. Now, there was also social commentary within Zootopia, but the thing about Zootopia is that the social commentary was more subtle, but with Sausage Party, it was just in your face. They weren't even trying to hide it or anything. They were just here's everything that's going on with society. But the thing about the social commentary inside Sausage Party is that it's treated as jokes, which I feel like it should be, because it's haha, look at these two pieces of food. They're we're supposed to represent this race, and how one race took things from that race, and stuff like that. I should also mention that the jokes within Sausage Party are pretty offensive. If you get offended easily when it comes to race jokes, I recommend not seeing this movie. But if you don't mind that too much, then it's the jokes are pretty funny. I found myself laughing more towards the meta jokes, the jokes when it pokes fun at itself and stuff like that, while I didn't really laugh at the sex jokes and the race jokes and stuff like that. I mean, I did giggle when I saw a soy sauce bottle, and ramen supposed to represent the Asian community. But again, if you get offended really easily, don't see this movie, because I feel like it's just gonna be a bad time overall, and the last 20 minutes is just isn't gonna make it better. Because from the beginning to movie to the before the last 20 minutes, it's just a regular movie. Our characters move from plot point A to plot point B. There's the villain, there's subplot and stuff like that. It's just regular movie stuff, and then with the offensive jokes sprinkled in between. But then when you get to the last 20 minutes, it either makes or breaks the film for you, I feel like. Because like I mentioned earlier, it goes from, man, they can't make this any worse than it already is, to, oh my god, they actually made this worse than it already is. But my grade for Sausage Party is, it's good, I think. With that being said, all the animated films for 2016 have been really good. Have you guys noticed that, or is that just me? Because every animated film that I've seen in theaters has been pretty good, and Kubo, which comes out next week, I heard that's pretty good too. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, all of this is my personal opinion. Let me know your thoughts on Sausage Party if you've seen it down in the comments below. And if you haven't seen it, if you were a type of food, what kind of food would you be? Let me know down in the comments. But I'll see you guys all in the next video. Whenever that is, I have no idea. So until then, peace. That was lame. I'll see you guys later.